All right. This is a topic that I've been thinking about all day. Um, and I've wanted to make a video about it for a while. And that is the contract that you made before you were born with your parents for them to abuse you in order for you to get to a certain place spiritually, or, you know what I mean, to get you where you were needing to be, to catapult you, to be a catalyst, basically. And at first, I didn't really believe it when I was told it. Pretty much the first Starseed person I talked to told me that, like, you agreed to be abused, you agreed to have your parents, you agreed with the contract before you were born. And I couldn't comprehend it at that time. I was like, I couldn't fathom it. Why would I do that to myself? Why would I have that much hate for myself? Because a lot, and I mean a lot, was dished out at me, and why would I do that to myself? You know what I mean? Purposefully. Why would I purposefully have people destroy me totally without murdering my body, but destroying everything else about me to completely crush me? Why would I agree to that? What person in their right mind would agree to that? That's what I thought when I first heard that. But over the years, I kept hearing that, from different people. Oh yeah, we made a contract. Oh yeah, we made a contract before we were born. Oh yeah, to be abused by your family, and then later on meet people that'll help you heal. You make contract with them too. It didn't make sense to me, but it started to make more sense to me as I healed more, and I was less angry, about, certain things that had happened without any justice, without any intervention, without any of that. Just pretty much, I'm a punching bag for many years, basically. you know, for what I thought was no reason at all for it. But the surprising thing about this whole thing is that there may have been a purpose for it all. That's a surprising thing. Before, I just thought I was just getting abused and just taking it for no reason, and this life was pointless, and I just wanted to get out of here. Fuck this life, basically. If this is all there is just getting my ass kicked by people that are supposed to care about me but don't. Yeah, so I was pretty much done and checked out at a young age mentally. I'm like, fuck this world. This is all there is. No God in sight. Godless world. Fuck this place. But, as, as I got older, and, there were some real efforts to keep me alive and to heal me. And I'm like, what's going on here? For a long time, I'm like, where was this God back in the day? Whoever's helping me now, where was this guy back in the day? That's what I thought. I don't know. Anyways, that's in the past though. But my anger has died down quite a bit towards a higher power, or of any kind of, like, why didn't you defend me back in the day? Where the fuck were you back in the day? You ain't no father of mine. God claims to be my father. He ain't no father. Was no father to me, in my opinion. No father I would want back then. But it seems like, someone's trying to help me way later in life, so, and I don't know why or to what end, but it just seems like I'm getting help from everywhere, God, starseeds, angels, you name it. Angels in human bodies as well, helping me. Earth angels, ground angels, whatever you want to call them. There's literally angels in human bodies down here, So, had a few of them help me on this journey. But anyways, back to the point is that contract, when I heard it like a few days ago, again, it kind of it clicked more. I'm like, okay, it might be legit. I might have signed a contract to get abused to no end for decades by my parents and family and be scapegoated for decades. I may have agreed to that bullshit, before I was born, but I definitely regretted it. I definitely regretted it, having lived through it. I regret the whole damn contract, throw that shit out the fucking window. It ain't worth it. Nothing's worth that kind of fucking torture, of a human. But anyways, but yeah, it kind of makes more sense as I've healed more, like I'm farther away from the battlefield, the battle zone, toxic environment. The further away, I'm like, okay, maybe there was a deal to try to destroy me, but they did their job very well, a little too well. They fulfilled their end of the contract 100%. 100%. Like, they tried to destroy me, and they did destroy me, and they dished out as much as I could take to the max. I couldn't take any more than I did. They literally took me to the max of damage taken. I couldn't take any more. They maxed it. They maxed me out to the point I was just walking away and tapping out, while walking away, putting up the white flag, still walking away, like, you guys win, basically, while I'm like barely alive, So anyways, so yeah, now it's up to me to fulfill my end of the contract and like stay alive and heal and reach a high level, having been at that low point, and coming up from that low point, the lowest point I could ever I was at, and now it's just my job to keep healing and keep mending myself, and through various methods, and who knows who I'll become, when it's all said and done, and I'm fully healed, maybe I'll be fully healed, I don't know, who knows, sky's the limit when you've been at the bottom of the bottom, you know what I mean? It really is just uphill. It's uphill, and you don't even have to try because you automatically go uphill, because you started from the bottom of the bottom, But anyways, but that is kind of crazy, that contract you made with your parents before you were born. You chose the people you're going to be born to, and you knew they were going to abuse the fuck out of you to get you to a certain ascension or a certain place. But I think there might be some truth to it. After a couple of years since I first heard that, there might be some truth to it, that I can see how that catapulted me, in an extreme way, but still catapulted me, to try to get up from the bottom, like, I don't know. It's weird what catapults you, you know what I mean? Extreme situations, in my case, extreme suffering, extreme pain. It's amazing what actually catapults you, In my case, it was just pushing me to the brink, basically. But, and then never wanting to go to that brink again, basically. So, try to go the opposite direction, upward. Even if it's slow, it's still progress, So, anyways, yeah, I think there might be some truth to that contract thing. At this point in my healing, I can kind of see it more clearly. So, anyways, I will talk to you later.